なんなななんなんなな。
ここはジューススタンドじゃないぞ、ちびっ子たち。
失礼なやつだな。人助けに来たんだ。
人助け？そうか、君たち代理だ。では今期の税収報告表をエルザーさんに報告書を提出する時期が近づいてきてね。それにしても全ての何せ酒はモンドの主要収入源だからな。
そうなのか。
でもこの代理団長の努力のおかげでなんというか今となっては
おいおい、ジンに頼りっぱなしで
そう言われると確かに少し申し訳ないな。まあ彼女にそんな暇。
言い訳にしか聞こえない。じゃあオイラたよっと。バーバラ行くよ。ミュージックスタート。マーガレット、
私の猫がどこか行っちゃったみたいなの。困ったわ。もし帰り道が分からずに。
ちょっと用事が。
あら、君。そうよ、猫さん。
猫さ
ん。あれ？でもジンはいつも優しいわよ。ちょうどいいから代わりにジンに伝えておいてくれる？今度
おい、仕方ない。猫のリトルプリ
栄誉騎士、忙しいところ来て手短に話そう。騎士団から君にある特殊な任務を依頼したい。最近は様々なことが起きていて、実はここ最近ローレンス家の人間がファデュイと深く。
またファデュイかよ。でもローレンス家って
過去のモンドには旧貴族によって支配されていた暗黒の時代があった。高等の王から初代ダンディライオン騎士バネッサ様が革命を起こし、旧貴族の支配を覆した。その渦中にあったローレンス家こそがモンド。
おいらわかったぞ。悪者の
今はまだ疑惑の段階だ。確かな証拠はない。それは旧貴族と騎士団は長い年月をかけて双方の圧力を解消しようとして、私たちがどんな態度で彼らに接しようともいい結果にはならないだろう。調査という名目で押し入ることは可能だが、もしこちらのそうなれば今までの努力も水の泡となる。君は騎士団の中でもその身分を強調する必要はない。君は遠くから旅をして彼と友好な関係を築けばファデュイとの一見も探れるだろう。
さすが陣団長。
そんなことないさ。ただ外交問題でそのローレンス家の人間はシューベルトという。最近はとっつきにくい性格のようだが、きちんと向き合って話せば問題ないだろう。協力感謝する。何か問題があれば
Who are you?
Hello, we're here to...
Hello? Did I hear you correctly? Huh. And I suppose you think that you can simply strut up here and greet me in such an Given that I don't recognize you, I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety. If you wish to address me, you'd best consider your words more carefully. Now, if you're somehow capable of understanding anything I've said, then you will get down on your knees.
That's etiquette? Paimon's never heard of something so complicated.
In former times, when people knew their place and respected traditions, such conduct was... and neglecting your manners would result in a swift whip. But look at the world now. Rules have been thrown to the wayside. What did you say? You dare question the I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, myself and just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. I, however, strive to save your words. I find your manners and bearing repulsive. Besides, I am in no way obligated to instruct commoners on... Now I have more pressing matters to attend to.
So this is what Master Jean meant by difficult to get along with. Let's head back and talk things over with her. Go, Barbara, go!
Well, if it isn't the honorary knight! I'm just on my way out to gather some intel. Huh? Judging by your expression, you must have run into some...
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment, but then...
No need to get down on yourself. Sometimes things just don't turn out as planned. Even I can't. You just have to keep at it and never give up. Hey, why don't...
Master Jean asked us to build a connection with someone named Schubert, but it turns out that he's a peculiar character.
Aha, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. He said you... I've been on the receiving end of his lectures many a time.
You mean everyone in the Lawrence clan is...
As aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. However, there is one exception among the Lawrence clan. My...
Buddy?
That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, but she's also captain of the Knights of Favon. Eula is special. She's not quite like the other members of her clan. She has her own... In other words, she doesn't really adhere to the strict rules and conventions of her... However, she's still quite knowledgeable about dealing with the Lawrences.
That's strange. If Eula is a member of the Lawrence clan, then...
Well, it's a little complicated. Basically, the Lawrence clan is frowned upon. In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family. She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and I'm sure she'll help. In fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol this morning. You should be able to find...
Thanks, Amber. All right, you heard...
Good luck, you two. I've got my own matters to investigate.
Who would have guessed the Knights have a member of the Lawrence clan? Well, if you want to learn about the conduct of the Lawrence clan, who better to ask than one of their own family members? The Fatui! What are they doing here? Is that why Eula was sent on patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later!
clouds high, the birds call.
Toast and fresh. An unfortunate fault.
Swift and merciful, from whence you came.
I guess.
You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, do you? And now you get to stake a claim. You think you're stronger because you got to them first?
What?
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could, only to find you two already fighting the Pt1. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit. Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Pt1 at once.
Sorry, Paimon doesn't understand.
Concern? Why would I be concerned for the safety of my arch-enemy?
Arch-enemies? Wait a minute, you're...
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort two strangers guilty of stealing my targets all the way back to which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble.
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
Yes, that's me.
Paimon thinks she's pretty strange.
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Forget the Speaking of which, how do you know my name?
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking, he's so obsessed with etiquette that he's
I understand now. But why do you mean to investigate him? I see. You have some nerve to faming a family member right in—
No! This is an assignment from Master Jean. It's just an
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the Lawrence clan is scum. It's natural for rumors and unwarranted—
Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless
Oh, so that's what you think of me?
But didn't you see him first?
Curious. We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes. I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan. Only then will you—
That's right. Amber told us to come—
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easier to train when we're back in Mondstadt. Well, we can put that aside for now. Besides, if it's the acting Grandmaster's assignment—
Paimon's confused. This girl— Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
Ah, you finally arrived. There's no time to spare, so we'll begin with our first lesson.
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise, it'll keep bugging us.
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the ones who can't let things go. Don't worry, there's a time and place for exacting vengeance.
You need to be in the right mood for
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Even if I wanted to begin now, I'd have to start in the right order. Who knows how long it will be before I get to you?
Well, if you have so much to take care of, wouldn't it just be—
Absolutely not. stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler. But you needn't worry, at least not whilst we're investigating this matter. I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, if Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such but if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should bear the full punishment. I'm sure you understand. Good. Now, there are two key points that aristocrats attach great importance to. Your manner. Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have a very unique way of carrying—
Oh, Paimon's already learned some. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Not even close. And besides, it sounds strange.
Hey! Paimon learned it from you! And didn't you say it seems you don't respect the rules of your own clan?
No, I've no need to trouble myself with such frivolous formalities. Here, allow me to demonstrate. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say, "As the morning dew greets the coming dawn, so do I greet you, my dear friend."
As the morning dew does what now?
However, such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Also, the party with whom you're speaking must be of approximately the same status as you. Morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value, yet also suggests that friendship between aristocrats is pure like water. Oh, no. You must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend could easily offend them.
But didn't you just say my dear friend in your example? Paimon's confused.
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set phrase that can only be used towards certain friends with whom one is acquainted, but not particularly close. It sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. So another thing to remember, aristocrats are concerned with face and being polite. However, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you were deliberately trying to estrange them. This is only the first step in making a greeting. After addressing one another, you then exchange courtesies.
Wait! This is all too abstract. Perhaps it would be better if you gave some real-life demonstrations.
Very well. Come with me. We'll chew some bice.
Time to go.
Oh, you're Eula.
You there, lowly laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility... What comes next? Oh, right. By solemnly kneeling to the ground with utmost sincerity.
Huh?
Hold on. What did they always teach me? Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your family's prestige... Got it. As a lowly commoner, you shall maintain absolute reverence when speaking with those under which you so graciously toil. How—
Is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strange? The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do, just beat it. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking too closely with any one of their like in mind. If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself.
Hey! Don't leave! Halt! Mark my words.
Wow, the Lawrence name really does carry a terrible...
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Let's find someone else. You there, lowly toiler. You please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the... Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom, I must wait until you kneel completely. Right. I mustn't look at you too long, or I'll be drawing more attention to our difference in status. Oh dear. Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of kneeling, as it may be a little inconvenient. I shall continue.
Hey! Stop bothering me or else I might say something you wouldn't like to hear. Then again, I've got no words for anyone from the Lawrence clan.
Again? What's with this attitude?
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. If I keep grandstanding like this, the outcome won't be good. I'll remember your unwill- You there,
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our answer's always this. I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Please calm down. We don't want to.
I know she's a knight of Favonius, and that the knights wouldn't even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan, and if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using their awkward way of speaking just to put on an act?
You have a point. But mark my words, this transgression will...
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure to logic them. I'm sorry, but I want her to understand that I'm serious. Listen here, if you don't want things to get more unpleasant...
Forget it. There's no point in quarreling any further. It's alright. This happens quite often.
Paimon thinks we've seen an. Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us. We had no idea the feelings between.
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Even 3-year-olds know the story. Don't worry. What with me being a knight of Favonius, they're usually... Perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today.
So this is the way things are normally for you? There's no need.
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those who have made mistakes. Accepting punishment is only fair, right? But when your family has committed atrocities, I'm afraid there's no easy path to reconciliation. As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are passed from one generation to the next. At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family.
Yeah! Why were you so willing to try and demonstrate for us?
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not Let's leave it at that. Just think of it as something I like to do. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations. It seems we have no other choice but to find more people to talk to.
No need! Besides, the Traveler's pretty sharp, and nothing gets in our way on an adventure, right? Right? We'll just have to roll with it for now. Let's just keep Eula from getting anyone else riled up.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. You're already halfway toward mastering aristocratic conduct. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. It stems from their taste for refinement. But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this. Come with me to Dragonspine.
I love it when it snows. The world falls completely silent.
It's so cold. Does aristocrat training really need to be done here?
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain composed and elegant even amidst harsh conditions. For example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward, but do so without a stain on their garment and their elegance fully intact.
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventuring. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake. Uh-huh. This is where you can finally apply some of your adventuring knowledge.
You look pretty confident this time. All right, let's get started. Remember, you must be graceful and elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air. That would be most unsightly.
Time to go. Time to go.
Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated, at least.
Hyman almost didn't make it through. Whew. Good thing we didn't get stuck. So, are we aristocrats?
Don't flatter. This scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, one would seldom have a chance. There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract near. True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions. My family set only the highest expectations. Let's proceed, shall we? This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
Submit for judgment. Fourth. Verdict is... As one with wind and cloud.
Well done. You perform, and you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragon spine surroundings. I'm starting to wonder if even given such an outstanding performance, it seems...
Like Paimon said, so that's it for our training.
Hold on. I was commending the Traveler's performance just now.
What? You mean Paimon was also part of the training?
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about throughout the entire thing. Not an elegant sight. Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Yeah, that's it. It's too cold.
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instructions. A cup.
Huh? What is it?
Certainly not. It's warm milk. Didn't you just say that you were freezing? Drink it and it'll...
Oh, thank you.
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, that would ruin my plans for vengeance now, wouldn't it? So, dear friend...
Ah! Paimon knew something was off!
All in the name of vengeance. Now then, given that your training is complete, it's time we return to Mondstadt. I already have something in mind. Let's pay Sarah a visit at Good Hunter.
Clear weather all around brightens the heart.
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
We meet again, Amber. Seems we're just bound to run into you these days.
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But now that you're here, why don't we all eat together?
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal together. Come, take a seat. We can discuss my uncle's gift while we eat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization. Mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle? Hyman's never even heard that dish before.
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish. The old aristocrats seem to take a liking to it.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I guess it's become less popular over time. Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it Gebratenes Fleisch mit Vengeance ever since. Ugh.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that
It's fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our Aunt Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is.
But I am serious, and I'll remember every transgression committed against me.
Paimon's starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good person. There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
Listen, you've...
What?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no intent. All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on, let's eat.
Oh, I'm stuffed. I'll see Sarah about the bill.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. All right, next you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Springvale. He usually whiles his time away there when there's nothing else to...
Aren't you coming with us, Eula?
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. Ah, yes. Please do remember to pick up the dish from Sarah.
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness.
Let's meet again. What an interesting
Here, the Gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut is ready to go. And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things.
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand the sight of Eula when she was trying, but she seemed to get along fine with you and Amp.
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone. They're unable to see past her family. Therefore, they don't actually see. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of...
How come you're able to see Eula?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite many people signed a petition demanding that At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius head...
Whoa! So...
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula... But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius, they were able to... In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius. But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight. Silent people like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little... I believe a day will come when things will get...
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy. Take care. Please come again.
Time to go.
Seems to be pretty... Could this be another aristocrat?
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you, magnanimous. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
It appears I have misjudged you. Supreme brilliance. The glory of the Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility.
Oh, so he was testing us.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, so if I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech? Ah, good. Very good. You are bright, and compared with the common folk of Mondstadt...
By the way, we brought a gift. Paimon means we would like to present you with a small token of our goodwill.
Could this be? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... yes. This aroma...
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it...
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply that you... wait, so you've come to know of this, too? It was meant to be a family secret. Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be Please, come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows to see some... friends from a distant land.
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
Well then, let's get going, shall we?
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden? Even if they are powerful, our status is... and therefore we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily.
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they'd recognize us.
Let's proceed, shall we? I'll introduce... As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving hurriedly is
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected?
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Huh. Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable business partners.
Hold it right there! Who's this?
If you really must, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest...
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman?
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
Come here with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course, that is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Where have I seen this And who, may I ask, is this?
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy.
Our plans are strictly confidential. Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius...
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is the Knights of Favonius. Pay no...
And what about this?
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your act? Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been You must immediately offer your sincerity...
Fine. I'll take now to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram of Mondstadt?
Oh, so that...
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see. Why is...
Excuse me? I'll have you know that that shape is the...
I see. Crude.
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flat, the rights to that building, as well as the whole of...
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also, be certain not to...
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt. Then, the city and all its people will once again... Perfect. Just as it once was.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't...
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
That's right! It's the Honorary Knight and their trusty companion, Paimon! We're here to crush your evil schemes!
So this was all just a ploy to deceive me!
It's your own fault! Who would put so much trust in someone based...
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh? We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never No matter. We already have the intel we need.
They're running off in different directions! Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Pt1 first and then deal with Schubert later.
I will end you. Time for retribution!
Clouds high, the birds call!
Forth your blade! I submit for judgment!
The door is open! Let's go!
Don't touch me! Get out of my way! I'll leave on my own!
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is... Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that... Furthermore, there is a rule in our family.
Ah, yes. Rings a bell. So what?
You have brought shame to our family.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you were well aware that it was not the right thing to...
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of... Then I shall plead with the family to spare you.
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of Favonius to attack the Knights of Favonius?
I shall say this one last time. The blood of the Lawrence clan flows in your veins.
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you unruly maid!
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lawrence clan, had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make, trying to keep the...
You dare lecture?
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong. And I deeply understand the Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could such a rebellious...
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here.
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The Honorary Knight and I have other Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some...
Paimon took a peek at their diagram. Your uncle had mapped out all of the Knight's patrol routes.
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. Let's discuss this later. Our first priority is
A touch of frost!
more speed. More speed.
They're here! Stop them!
Beg for mercy.
Swift and merciful! Spirit blade!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Crush!
From whence you came! Forth, my blade!
Learning this?
Have a load of this.
Too far.
Shudder!
One with my blade! Spirit blade! Attack!
More speed! Crush! Freeze to the core!
Too low.
Shudder!
I will end you.
Submit for judgment!
I should die.
As one with wind and cloud!
Time for retribution!
This isn't good.
From whence you came!
Crush!
Spirit blade! Wind strike!
Vengeance will be mine! Beg for mercy! Crush!
My duty at an end.
Forth, my blade!
I'll protect us.
Use first. I must
Fallen
counterattack.
leaves, adorn my night!
Burn!
So quiet.
Swift and merciful!
Come on, we can do it. Here it is. That's where they put the diagram.
This here, huh? I guess there's no other option but to fight. You dare provoke me! Pt1, come forth and dispose of them!
Spirit blade! Attack! Forth, my blade!
Flood of frost! Shudder!
You can't run from it!
From whence you came, a touch of frost!
Burn!
Beg for mercy!
Collect myself. This is trouble.
Let the show be.
Swift and merciful! Submit for judgment! As one with wind and cloud!
This must be it. They may very well have already, but without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be...
The Pt1 wouldn't have relied only.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on taking Mondstadt by force, as opposed to with the help of a puppet, the Pt1 are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war. Their opposition wouldn't just... Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster.
Oh yeah, you suddenly appeared at just the.
Yeah, because you stole my targets by attacking the I came to exact my vengeance. You tried to do my job for me, and I'm here to return the favor.
Finally, after in reality, you sensed that something might happen. You were worried about us and your uncle.
My purpose was vengeance. You don't look too bright, but it turns out you have a knack for... And mark my words, I'll remember that.
Hey, what do you mean Paimon doesn't look too bright?
You have seeded a deep enmity. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
Bring it on!
I like your fighting.
Sure. Well,
That you will. And make sure not to.
acting great. Oh.
Oh, it's our honor. How can I
Actually, it's not us who need your help.
I see. Well, I have made a note of these commissions in my files, and accordingly.
Great! We didn't miss out on anyone's commissions, did we? Sarah's Hilly Churls, Charles' tax return, We'll be on our way then, Jean. Jean, are you okay? How's Jean holding up?
It's just burnout from work stress. Thanks for bringing her here. She may have tried to keep soldiering.
It's not a surprise, though. She does have...
Poor Jean. She's always been one to push herself. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. Anyway, you're an honorary... While the master is down, the knights should share...
That's a very good point, but...
Jean has so much to do. You should go and check in at the headquarters.
Paimon feels like she's trying to get rid...
Why is that?
Nothing. We'll leave you to it. Come on, let's go. Oh, it's Kaya!
I've been waiting for you. I have been informed about Jean falling ill.
So courteous and polite.
Well, the circumstances warrant now. In addition to that thank you message, there was one... It's like you read my mind.
Things like helping to...
Right. Although the commissions I am concerned that they will not be handled with due care, so I am hoping that you can help out. I will feel much more at ease knowing that
You can flatter us all you want, but answer me...
Oh, I have far more important matters to attend to.
Fine then. So it's...
Those are the ones. I appreciate the help. See you.
Got it. I'll set off right away.
Amber, are you here to help out with Jean's
Oh, hi. Yeah, I was just getting ready.
Oh.
Sarah, what are you still stressing?
You misunderstand me. I don't doubt your ability. Another bizarre order came in just now. Really? You don't... That would be wonderful!
Yeah, well, those hilly churls are...
Well, why don't you take this order?
Are you sure she can be trusted?
We're well past the point of aiming for perfection. This...
A fight?
For this dish we need... Okay, go and get ready. You...
Oh, yeah.
Have you brought me 3 sweet flowers and... Yep, that's everything. Now, order number...
And so begins the
You did say you'd help Good Hunter out. Any news on that sweet madame? One sweet madame? This smells absolutely divine. Since you cook so well...
Sticky honey roast?
That's right. A mainstay of the Knights order it almost every time. Let me teach you the recipe for a...
Wait, didn't you say it's your pride and joy?
With your cooking skills, I don't think you will be doing it as soon as that sticky honey roast is ready. I'm still waiting on one sticky honey roast. This is... Wow! Did you really...
Are we released from kitchen duty now?
Yes. Thanks ever so much for your help. If you ever get tired of being an adventurer...
May the animal Archon protect you.
Lisa!
Oh, hello, darling. You're quite right. After I heard about poor Jean...
Cool! Well, if we're no longer needed here...
Wait a moment. Actually, Charles here was wondering...
Please. I just took a rather important order. But unfortunately, if it's not too much trouble...
What's so urgent about the...
It came in at the last minute.
Exactly. Hence the urgency.
Come in, take a seat. We have a few specials today at Angel.
Into the wind. Time to go.
So this is where Charles is delivering...
Have you come to rescue me? And all the time I've been working at the winery, this is the first time. If you'd taken any longer, I don't know what I...
Fear not! My friend here is a hilly...
Just as well. Then please escort... And be careful with it. Just beating up the hilly churls is not the aim here. You'd better make sure... I'll be waiting...
From whence you came, one with my blade. Time to go. for judgment! Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
I'll protect us. Oh, no!
Burn!
One with nature. From whence you came, a touch of frost. Clouds high, the birds come.
They're all gonna rot if I don't deal with them in time.
Thank you, my friend. I'll put in a good word for you with the